good effect.
Welcome to the channel for the first time viewers. Welcome back from my existing subscribers. This is a video that brings me a lot of joy to make. Call of Duty is finally back, in my opinion. Black Ops 4 is actually a very good game. I've had a lot of fun with it, and if you watch my beta impressions video, you would know that before playing the beta I was pretty much a firm no, and then I was a little bit optimistic after playing the beta. There were some things I didn't like, but as far as the finished product, I'm definitely liking this game. Still a few things that I would like to see tweaked, but there's nothing game breaking for me. Even the there's a big issue with, oh my god, spawn trapping on domination, but even that isn't enough to deter me from the game overall, because playing it with your friends is a lot of fun. There's a lot of people I haven't played games with in a long time that are also liking this game, so it's really good to see a lot of my old friends from 3-4 years ago when we played Black Ops 3 and all the older Call of Duties together, get back together and start playing this one, and also liking it. Because let's face it, I didn't like World War II. That's why you didn't really see that much content about World War II. I got rid of it by December, and Infinite Warfare was a good game for me, specifically because that was the first game I played competitively. So that was a big deal for me. I got into game battles because of Infinite Warfare, and for me it held a special place in my heart. And it's unfortunate that it got pretty much destroyed before the game even launched, because it was an EXO game when nobody asked for it. There's also a lot of good news going around the community right now, especially I just heard if you can just see right now on YouTube, your sub boxes, if you've been watching a lot of Black Ops 4 videos, probably rocking. A lot of videos are about the fact that they may be actually dropping supply drops, and you guys know I hate supply drops, especially in Black Ops 3, because the way they did it was just an asshole move. But it looks like they're going the way of Fortnite, and this is what I was saying to a friend of mine the other day, is that Fortnite was good for gaming because their success and the way they did their monetization model is a lot more fair than a lot of these other games that were AAA titles that would just piggyback off of throwing everything in loot boxes and making things unattainable without pretty much just being lucky. Some games are worse than others. Black Ops 3 to me is one of the worst in history because there's so many really good guns, and they kind of they tug at the rope. They're sitting there dangling the fish in front of you, and you're like, oh, I want to get it, and then they just kind of keep pulling it back. And it's like when they bring the M16 back, they bring an AN-94 in, they bring a Peacekeeper, which is the FFAR. They bring all these guns that you just are attached to from the past, and they kind of hide it from you. So if they actually do that, then this will end up being one of my favorite Call of Duty games, because the gameplay is fun. It's a little bit inconsistent with the gunfights, but it's because there's a lot more health, and you just have more opportunities for just misses and hit detection and things like that. So that just comes with the territory. I actually like the bigger health bars and the 150 health, because to me it makes the COD a little bit more tactical, and I play a lot of objective modes now because I want to kind of get back into the competitive side of this game, on top of playing Siege. This now with the control mode, I feel like it just goes hand in hand with having 150 health. Now the armor I could do without, but it's still not the end of the world because headshots do a lot more damage now, so it kind of offsets. If you can work on your accuracy and make sure that you get those headshots, then it'll kind of take care of those people with armor. Or you can use the FMJ attachment, and it will pretty much make it like they didn't have armor. So essentially this is kind of a quick rundown of Call of Duty so far. I'm really liking the game, and if you're on the fence about getting it, I feel comfortable after almost hitting first prestige on Xbox and level 20 on PC, telling you that it is a good purchase, at least from my perspective. You're going to get a lot of gameplay from it, and we have to wait and see what they do with the supply drops, because if they end up doing snaky tactics again, then that kind of I don't know, man. It's like when you give a good experience and then you just have that backhanded, it's like a backhanded compliment, like here's some great gameplay, but also here's this shit that you didn't really want. But I think the success of Fortnite is finally starting to turn things around in gaming. Let me know what you guys think, and if you're enjoying the game, in the comments below.